Hey there, Randy again, and welcome to episode 4 of What is Document Automation. The purpose of this series of short videos is to help you understand the concept of document automation, or DA, essentially the process of transferring the traditional administrative tasks of figuring out what a document is and capturing some business information off of it from the human and into a machine. In this episode, we're looking at the concept of machine extraction. The machine pulls some information from the document you fed it and converts it to structured data other systems find useful. With extraction, humans are relieved from reading things like customer numbers and invoice line item details and entering what they read into a business software system. The first step of any extraction is classification. I covered that in the previous episode, and it's important because if the machine does not know what sort of document it is looking at, it likely will not make much sense of the data presented on it. What a downstream system needs from a medical bill is dramatically different from what it needs from a mortgage application. Character recognition, the act of turning a picture into text, is part of extraction. Sometimes. In today's world, machines create and deliver many of the documents used in transacting business. Those born digital files already hold character data. It's unstructured and not terribly useful character data, but the need for machine recognition of an image is less of an issue than it used to be. Recognition is available when the source material is simply an image, a picture of the document, that doesn't hold any of that character data. In most extraction systems, recognition, when of course that's necessary, and mapping out how the content appears on the page happens very early in the process. The map created in that process is a structure holding extracted paragraphs, words, and characters, along with a whole bunch of metadata indicating things like extraction confidence, position of an element on the page, recognized font types, and so on. Conversion to useful data then occurs using raw data from that structure. Some systems simply deliver the whole structure and call it good. In that case, your application has the responsibility for sorting out what might be useful from the big mess. There are analytics use cases that want raw extracted representations like that, but most business processes rely on field level data. The extraction system then offers a way to extract the useful bits out of all that chaos. I'll cover some of the techniques for refining the big structure into useful data elements in the next episode. One thing to note here is that extracted data might not be correct. For example, recognition systems have a difficult and potentially impossible time telling the difference between the number 1 and a lowercase l. Likewise, a 0 looks very similar to the letter O. Validation techniques help identify those sorts of issues and in some cases automatically correct them. I'll talk more about validation in a future episode as well. So that's the start of extraction, turning the unstructured information on the page into structured, corrected data. Next time, we'll look at some techniques systems use to create useful and correct extracted data. Thanks for watching.